Hi, in this lesson we will cover 8.1.5 and 8.1.6. This will come in two parts, and I'm going to introduce the lessons that you will be able to find in Desmos, and I would really like for you to watch both videos. This is the first of two for these two sections. So let's go ahead and get started here. In these sections, we're going to take a look at the coordinate plane. And in the coordinate plane, this is the x-axis, and this is our y-axis. Okay? Now, we call this quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Now, usually you see it as quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4 in Roman numerals. Either way is okay in the beginning. Eventually I'll just go to these terms here. Okay? I refer to the axes, if there's a point on the axes, as a quadrantal. Okay? So what I want to do with you first is just to briefly review ordered pairs. And I know you've had ordered pairs already. However, just to remind you, let's say I'm going to mark this out. This is 5 this direction. 5 up, 5 to the left, and 5 down. Okay. And so let's plot these points. Let's say I have A, and let's call it 3, 2. And let's say B, -5, -3. C, let's call it -4, 1. And let's call point D, let's say we have 3, -4. Okay. Now go ahead and plot those 4 points, please. Okay, so if we want 3, 2, we would start here at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that would be point A. Again, this is my x and this is my y, so this says go 3 to the left, which I've done, and then it says to go 2 up. With this point, my x is -5, so I go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm right here. Then it says to go down 3 units, 1, 2, 3. So somewhere in here, and we'll label that as point B. Okay. C, -4, -1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to the left. Again, that's the x. And then we go up 1. And we'll call that point C. And then we'll call point D 3, -4. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go down -4 somewhere in there. Now I'm not doing this on graph paper. We just want rough sketches. If you have graph paper, that's perfectly okay. So I hope that helps just give you a quick review of the coordinate plane, the axes x and y, the 4 quadrants, and ordered pairs. Okay. Now, one other thing that you're going to need, I'm going to go through with you. I'm going to go back to the coordinate plane again. And let's say we have y equals x, or we have y equals -x. Now, you will see this in the Desmos lessons. What this means that x and y are the same. So if I have -2, y is -2. If x is negative 1, y is negative 1. If I have 0, y is 0. And if I have, let's say, 2, I will have 2 back. So when I go to graph this line, you'll see what happens here. Again, I'm just doing a real rough sketch for you. So negative 2 is here. Negative 1 is here. 0, 0 is there. 2, 2, I skipped ahead, is there. So it is a line that basically slices quadrants 1 and 3. Okay. Now likewise, this quadrant, or this graph, I'll make a chart here. So you could say y equals negative x, and so let's say y is 4. The opposite of 4 is negative 4. 0, the opposite of 0 is 0. And let's say negative 3, the opposite of that is 3. Okay. So again, I chose my y's in this case, it doesn't matter, and I took the opposite of them because that's what it says to do. Okay. So we have negative 4 out here. So negative 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here is that ordered pair. 0, 0, of course, right here at the origin. O-R-I-G-I-N, if you've forgotten. And then 3, negative 3. So that is y equals negative x, and again, this is y equals x. So that will conclude this first short video. And in the future, I will post videos for you. And these videos will correlate to the Desmos lessons. Now, I realize that the Desmos lessons at times, some of you might be able to get all the way through them without any kind of prep work like I've done with you today, this morning. But I think sometimes I need to offer this for those individuals who might have forgotten some of this prep work. And I don't think when I review the lessons in Desmos, I always go through all the lessons before I assign them, and I want to make certain that all the material, the pre-material, the prep work that you would have had in a previous course you remember or you recall. So just in case you'd forgotten during the summer, I'm going to go through all of these and I'm going to start posting individual lectures. So I hope that's helpful. Again, I will post another video tomorrow morning over 8.15 and 8.16. And then that homework and the lessons then, another lesson will be in Desmos, and then the homework will be attached to that. Okay? Have a good day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.